Today on Rappler. Sara and Curly Discayas say they gave kickbacks to government engineers and congressmen, including ex-appropriations chair Zaldi Co and House Speaker Martin Romualdez. Voting 15-9, senators oust Cheese Escudero as Senate President and replace him with Tito Sotto. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. decries the shameless corruption in government infrastructure projects. Drug war whistleblower Royina Garma will serve as a witness in the ICC case of former President Rodrigo Duterte. And Filipina tennis star Eala wins her first ever WTA 125 title. Top flood work contractor Sara and Curly Discayas name members of Congress and government engineers who allegedly demanded kickbacks from them. This as they express the desire to turn state witnesses in an infrastructure scandal. Standing out in the list is their political rival, Pasig City Representative Roman Romulo, whom Curly said sent people from the local DPWH office between 2022 and 2025. Meantime, Romulo in a statement denies the allegations and says he was never in any bidding nor had a hand in selecting contractors. During the hearing, the Discayas couple said public officials sought commissions not lower than 10% and as high as 25% for every contract. Curly says DPWH officials often name-dropped Ako Bicol Party List Representative Zaldi Co as one of the higher-ups demanding a commission. He adds, it was Quezon City 4th District Representative Marvin Rillo who name-dropped House Speaker Martin Romualdez, allegedly saying that Romualdez had approved the budget from unprogrammed funds and insertions. Romualdez also denies the allegations, saying, if anyone invoked my name, they did so without my knowledge and without my consent. These are the other House representatives named by the Discayas. The couple also named DPWH officials who allegedly benefited from them. Voting 15-9, senators oust Cheese Escudero as Senate President Monday, September 8. Senate Minority Leader Tito Sotto replaces him and tells reporters he met with Escudero on Monday and the latter agreed to step down. Senator Ping Lacson is now Senate President pro tempore, replacing Senator Jinggoy Estrada, while Senator Mig Zubiri will be the Majority Leader in place of Senator Joel Villanueva. Rappler sources say the 15 senators who supported the leadership change are the following. The Senate leadership shakeup comes as the upper chamber probes anomalous government flood control projects, which Escudero's campaign top donor is being linked to. Lawrence Lubiano is president of Center Waste Construction and Development Incorporated, which was named by President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. as 7th of the top 15 contractors for flood control projects. Lubiano contributed 30 million pesos to Escudero's campaign. Before the flood control mess, Escudero was perceived to have delayed the impeachment trial of Vice President Sara Duterte and faced heavy criticism. Sotto challenged Escudero's leadership during the opening of the 20th Congress on July 28. Sotto served as Senate President from 2018 to 2022. Rappler sources claim Sotto was previously Marcos's choice for the Senate presidency. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. decries the garapalan or shameless corruption plaguing government infrastructure projects. This after his administration's Sumbong sa Pangulo website received over 12,000 complaints in less than a month. In his 4th BBM podcast last Sunday, September 7, Marcos said he was shocked by how bad the corruption had become, noting that things were different when he was governor of Ilocos Norte.
Ako, nasasyak ako, hindi ako makapaniwala na nandito na tayo na ganito na ang gobyerno na hindi nila tinatago.
Garapala na po.
Since its launch on August 11, the website Sumbong sa Pangulo has received reports not only about ghost and substandard flood control projects, but also about poorly built and overpriced roads and highways. Marcos confirmed that his inspections in Bulacan validated some of the complaints filed by citizens. Rappler meantime has noted difficulties in accessing the website. Justice Secretary Remulla says in a press conference, drug war whistleblower Royina Garma will be a key witness in the crimes against humanity case of former President Rodrigo Duterte. This comes after the Bureau of Immigration confirmed on Saturday, September 6, that Garma had returned to the Philippines following a failed attempt to seek asylum in the United States. Remulla says Garma is meeting with the representatives of the International Criminal Court to serve as a witness in Duterte's case. The Bureau of Immigration announced on Sunday, September 7, that Garma had departed for Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia as a tourist. Remulla also clarifies that although the Philippines has no official working relationship with the International Criminal Court, the country remains responsible for ensuring the safety of witnesses involved in international cases. In October 2024, Garma testified before the House of Representatives, accusing Duterte of masterminding the war on drugs and the extrajudicial killings that involved an estimated 30,000 victims. Filipina tennis star Alex Eala overcomes a bad start and makes history again as she clinches her first ever WTA Challenger crown. Eala completed her come-from-behind 1-6, 7-5, 6-3 win against Hungary's Pana Uvardi to rule the WTA 125 Guadalajara Open in Mexico on Sunday, September 7, Manila time. After a quick first set where Uvardi broke serve 4 times, Eala fought back and took a 5-3 lead in the second set, winning a long 8th game with 3 deuces. Uvardi tied it at 5-5, but Eala went ahead 6-5 and saved 4 break points in the 12th game to push the match to a final set. In the third set, Eala dominated, holding all 4 of her service games and breaking Uvardi in the last game. Eala redeemed herself after she settled for a runner-up finish in the WTA 250 Eastbourne Open, where she lost a tough 3-set match to Australia's Maya Joint in June. And that's today's wrap. I'm JC Gotinga. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.